Hello, it's Zuma and Spare, and we are back with another video. What are we doing today?
President Zuma has been busy. He's been busy these past few days.
Yeah.
He just was in another press conference yesterday, and he gave a solution to the Western Cape threatening to become their own party and disband from South Africa. He gave his own solution to it. But let's just check out this video first, and then you tell me what you think about all this.
Okay.
Kwakuna province awu 4 manje 9 manje laba bokufika sebufuna elilodwa kube yizwe labo so sala thina no 8 uma ngithi kufanele ukuthi sibe nemajority enkulu kufanele silungise izwe lakithi yini engasehlula ukuthi sibuyisele ama province kwa 4 yini engasehlula so that kungabi khona iWestern Cape neEastern Cape obiyase ngithathe yami Cape kube khona yodwa nje because le ekhona yiyo le eyenza ukuthi kube khona iparty elapha ephethe nomphela yolokhu iphethe isithatha ukuthi izwe lawo leli. Uma sesithi Western Cape and the Eastern Cape come together, we've got one province and the majority khona eyovikela lela lizwe. Ngizwa kahle. Hey, ngikhuluma ipolitiki mina, ngikhuluma indaba yentukuthelo, yokufuqeka, ngoba ngikhuluma ipolitiki nje ecacile.
Your thoughts?
Well, I like it. I personally like it. Apart from the fact that I am a Cape Townian, born, bred, Cape Town, right? And I would hate to see Cape Town pulling away from South Africa. No. That should not happen. But now speaking of his solution, honestly, I think that's going to solve a lot of things. And I think it's also going to solve our huge problem that we're facing in South Africa, the tribalism problem.
So before the provinces got split up,
there we go.
We had Cape, which was also formerly known as the Cape of Good Hope.
Yeah.
Orange Free State, Transvaal, and Natal.
Yes.
And then all of those got split up into 9 different provinces.
So do you see what I'm saying? Like the Cape is not purely Xhosa people. It's like Xhosa,
but it's majority.
Also the core.
So the Cape. So Xhosas would be happy if this setup gets put back into place, because that's the whole point. That's his whole point. He's trying to strip away the white monopoly power that the Western Cape has, so that instead of like Western Cape owning like this little section, the majority of people in the Cape will decide who
what
rules
happens there
instead of just white people there. That's his whole point. So for you to advocate for this, obviously it will be beneficial for like the Xhosa people, because the Xhosa people will decide who rules the Cape.
Well, that's why I knew that if I have an opinion on this and I say, yeah, go ahead, like it's gonna be almost like it's a bias. And it's not
it's whatever, because it's like,
well, who else is there? Like, even if it was Venda people, or it was Tsonga people, Zulu people, Pedi people, whoever were there, I'd advocate for it, because they'll hold a majority for that, an African majority in that area. So it just so happens that the Cape is a predominantly Xhosa, like, land. So it's like, well, it's gonna be a Xhosa in any case.
Yeah, so my point, the point that I'm making, which it's fine that it's a majority Xhosa, it's fine.
Yes.
It still achieves the objective of like removing white power in the Western Cape.
Absolutely.
Which is like the best solution I've heard. So this whole thing. So this is why I'm starting to see more and more why they actually despise Zuma when he was president. Because he's actually thinking politically.
He does.
He makes political moves like this, and then the powers that be do not like it. And then they were slandering him.
And that's why it was the powers that be that actually wanted him out. And the rest of us were just influenced.
If you look, when he was president, the moves that he was trying to make and the things that he was trying to do to empower like the black person. Like with one of the examples I can think of, he tried to end load shedding. And the agenda with load shedding is to privatize electricity.
Yes.
For the powers that be
Yes.
to own electricity in the country
And
and
we've been
stuff like
seeing
that.
how bad they wanted like privatization of things from long back before we saw a lot of problems. You get what I mean? Like they've been advocating privatize because that's how they'll benefit. That's how they keep the wealth in any case.
Yeah. So the powers that be want to privatize basically every state-owned entity and everything like that. And Zuma was stopping them from doing that. And basically, he almost hit a deal with Russia to basically end load shedding and basically give nuclear power to South Africa.
Yes.
And they literally kicked him out after that. You know? And there's other things like the BEE and all these other things that he was trying to do. And then now with this little stunt that he's pulling now, I can actually see why they hated him so much. Because he came up with solutions that was literally going to be a problem for whatever the powers that be were trying to do. So this all came about when people from the Western Cape were starting to make chatters and talking about the Western Cape like becoming its own country, disbanding and becoming its own country.
That if in 2024 the ANC remain completely in power on their own or in partnership with EFF, we need to get behind Cape exit with all our resources possible and get Gayton McKenzie, the PA, to buy into it. Gayton might be the first president of the new Free Republic in the Western Cape. Why not? But I think we need to, let's focus on 2024, trying to save the country from the ANC. And if we fail, let's get behind Cape exit as urgently as possible.
And he gave a solution.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is, like, a lot of people haven't taken that seriously yet because they think, that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
But you should understand that, when these people talk, right? When these people start talking about these kind of things, they usually be about it. They usually will go through what they're saying. Absolutely. If they can do it, they'll do it. So it's very strange that there's no other like political party that's even talking about this or even seeing the threats of this happening. But Zuma sees it and he's like, you know what, we can solve all of this.
Here's a solution, a simple solution. Like the only reason why they can't do this is because of this. Do you know what I mean? So if we can take away what enabled them to do it, then
they're done.
It's
very simple, but it's very intelligent. He's a very intelligent politician. Like something like this, like a lot of people, it's simple, but a lot of people would never have thought of it.
Yes.
It's usually people like that who can think of simple solutions that are very effective, who are really good at what they do.
Absolutely.
So another thing I'm thinking about right now is that if we go back to this first 4-province solution here, it would be there'll be a better distribution of wealth.
Absolutely.
Because you can see most of the wealth is sitting in the Western Cape.
Yes.
Eastern Cape has their own little wealth. And Northern Cape has nothing.
Scatters, nothing.
But now if you combine all those capes, and then now the Western Cape will be forced to distribute the wealth.
Absolutely.
Into the Greater Cape.
Absolutely. And it would feed into the other parts of South Africa.
Even in Gauteng, because Gauteng is really small.
Yeah.
But the wealth is so concentrated there that the Free State and
Mpumalanga are dried out
because all the wealth is there. So if you combine those provinces, the wealth will be distributed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, more people will get jobs and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this would actually help quite a lot with a lot of issues that we have. I like when people come up with simple solutions to simple problems.
What I like also about him is that at this point he doesn't look like he's even trying to be president or whatever, whether that's possible or not, right? But like he's really just I'm with people who want to move forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the people who want to move forward. It's either you're with me or you're not, but forward is where we need to go. Here are the solutions to that. It's like we have problems, but everybody just comes with silly promises and not solutions. Do you understand? Like holistic solutions where
it's one of the things that baffles me with the ANC, because the ANC usually they see problems and then they don't make solutions to fix the problem.
They just put a band-aid.
Yeah, they make a solution to keep the problem as
it is.
But just to absolve people of the pain that they're feeling.
Absolutely.
That's why it's like these guys, you don't want to change status quo.
No.
They want things to remain the same.
And they still want us to be dependent.
But yeah, you guys let us know what you think about all this, like Jacob Zuma's solution to the Western Cape wanting to become the Cape of what is it?
What?
The Western Cape wants to become independent Cape of what's the word that they the Republic, whatever. There's a word for it. Cape Independence.
Cape Independence.
Look, they even have a flag and everything, bro. Like,
we're a British flag.
they're even asking if the Western Cape is big enough, but it's almost as big as England. Look, they even like these niggas is far. They gonna implement this thing if you don't stop them before they, because once they file a motion to get this done, they get all the support that they need from basically other countries
and prove to them why it should be so. And the other countries are gonna back it up if you promise that, you know, you'll keep us sorted. And of course they can afford to make that promise, because now it seems like the rest of South Africa is not cooperating with them. And
this is not a good thing.
We cannot let this happen.
It's not a good thing at all. If this happens, then yeah, we've truly lost South Africa.
Yeah.
Truly,
like we've truly lost. And you might think it doesn't affect you because you don't stay in the Western Cape, or you don't. Trust me, it will affect you. We need every part of South Africa. Every part of South Africa is important for South Africa.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And keep watching. Goodbye.
We'll check you guys in the next one.
That if in 2024 the ANC remain completely in power on their own or in partnership with EFF, we need to get behind Cape exit with all our resources possible